Hi everybody, it's me, Airman. And it's about time I make a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but haven't really been able to do it the way I wanted to do it till now. So, this is my top 10 Mega Evolution Pokemon! Yes, I'm finally giving my opinion on which Mega Evolutions I think is best. And remember, this is solely based on my opinion. So please, do not get butthurt if yours does not show up on the list. And I can only base this list on the Megas available right now. If they add more sooner or later, I will have to review them later. Even though we were promised Mega Evolutions for the Gen 2 starters and never got them. Anyway, let's start the countdown. Starting with number 10! Starting off our list at 10 is Mega Scizor. And I know you're probably thinking, Mega Scizor is really good to use against fairy types, and with his Technician ability, and if you have Bullet Punch and some other good things to use on him, he can be a very effective sweeper, and yes he is, but personally I do not like using him. It's a preference of mine, but I find myself not really using him that much in X and Y and none in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. He's a good sweeper, but sadly not for me. Now on to the next one. Next off at 9 is Latios and Latios. I'm going from the school of thought that really there's not too much a difference between the two of them, and for me I really haven't noticed a difference. I like them. They're pretty good to use. I found myself using my Latios a lot in the story, and some in competitive, and I love that you're able to just like soar with it, and I found that was pretty cool. Kinda made me think I was in the never-ending story, but overall I really can't justify putting it higher on the list just because of nostalgia and me wanting to live out never-ending story. Alright, on to the next one! Now we're at number 8, and here is Mega Galade. Yep, Mega Galade. Don't have too much to say about him, it's just he looks cool, and it's pretty fucking hard. I haven't used him too much, but he is cool and I like his design, so you know what? Man, he's got a cape, and a sword, and an axe head. Axe head! That's kind of what I got to say. Right, on to the next one! Now we got at number 7, Mega Absol. If you guys can recall, Absol did make it into my top 10 Pokemon list, and for pretty good reason. He's a cool looking Pokemon. I like the whole little shtick he's got with being the Forewarner of Destruction. And you know, his Mega form is pretty fucking cool, and I like using it in battle. So yeah, what you gonna do? Nothing. On to the next one! Okay, now we're starting to get into the good bits of this list. At number 6, we got Mega Garchomp. Not only he is pretty fucking strong, he has an awesome fucking design, which just makes him look nightmarish. And I really did like using him in battles when I first started streaming X and Y and playing it. But the major flaw of Mega Garchomp over, say, regular Garchomp is he loses his speed. And Garchomp is a fast motherfucker that hits like a fucking truck. You take away his speed, and it's taking away a big part of what it is. That's why he's, you know, sadly at number 6. Now on to the next one. Now on to Metagross and Mega Metagross. At 5 is the Mega Metagross. I like saying that. The reason I have him at 5 is, well, I liked him. He was a pretty fucking cool Pokemon to use during the story of Omega Ruby, and that his Mega Evolution looking awesome pretty does help. And from what I can tell, he doesn't lose anything stat-wise. He's a pretty good Pokemon, Steel Psychic type, and a good hard hitter. The Mega Metagross for President 2016. Now on to the next one. Now what can I say about my number 4 selection that so many have not? Mega Rayquaza. He's a Pokemon that does not need a Mega Stone to turn to a Mega, thus freeing up an extra item slot. And he can potentially break the fucking game while looking damn fucking awesome at the same time. That is all I can say about Mega Rayquaza. Awesome fucking Pokemon. Great concept, you don't need no fucking item. And strong. He is in a tier all his own. Now, on to the next one. Mega Pidgeot. It's kinda odd why he's on my list. It's not because of his super useful Mega, or you know, just all that stuff that normally people would use a Mega for. Mega Pidgeot's on this list for the sole sake of nostalgia. If you can remember from my top 10 Pokemon list, I have a certain fondness for Pidgeot. Pidgeot was always my first fully evolved flying Pokemon from when I was a child, so that carried over to my adulthood, and that is why Mega Pidgeot is in my top 10 list, and thank you, goodbye. Now, on to the next one! Now on to Mega Charizard Y. Why not Mega Charizard X? Because it's my fucking list. That's why I prefer Mega Charizard Y over Mega Charizard X. I don't know, kind of captures more of that whole childhood nostalgia feel of Charizard for me than X does. Again, my list, my opinion, don't get too mad with me. It's just, again, how I feel. And in this case, childhood nostalgia wins out. Now, on to the next one, which will be the last one. Now on to the last one, which is that Mega Lucario dough. Why Mega Lucario, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you why. Because of stab and adaptability, and he goes fucking Super Saiyan on your ass. Okay, toning it down a bit, but yeah. Combined with his stab and adaptability, he is a pretty good Pokemon to use for competitive battling. And it also helps, like I said, he goes Super Saiyan, which I kinda like that. Sue me. But yeah, that's why he's on the top of my list, and again, he's a pretty fucking awesome Pokemon to use. I don't really use him normally, other for competitive battling, and I always take a Mega Lucario into battles. Well, that's what I gotta say about Mega Lucario. Hey everybody, thanks for watching my top 10 Mega Pokemon list. It's been really fun making, so please be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And also, I have my top 10 Pokemon lists up there, so go check that out. And, you know, why not subscribe and check out all my other videos and shit. Like I said, thanks for watching. Anyway, this is Airman. Remember that you guys all rock, and signing off. Peace.